Our meteorologists, right, Delencia?
Yeah, we get them in all the time.
Yeah, and the biggest one probably is when will the snow start and when will it end here in the Baltimore area?
Yeah, the timing, that's a big question.
Right.
Look, people got a weekend plans. 11 p.m. I think it was really going to ramp up. May see a flurry or two before that, but really 11 p.m. through Sunday. This is going to be a several hour event through Sunday around 11 p.m. that will wrap up.
Right. So that overnight is going to be really heavy, right? Like several inches an hour, maybe?
Yeah, so 1 to 2 inches per hour. That's going to be the snowfall rate. That's when we could really pick up on those totals, and that's where you really want to stay off the roads for folks who don't have to be out there.
And the twist in this one, of course, is the sleet and freezing rain that could come Sunday. So when does that happen?
Yeah, that will move in closer to the afternoon hours on Sunday. So that's when we could see that transition. That's really dangerous because that's where you can get that slick ice moving in. And so that will be moving in. And that's when we're closing out the whole event. And we're moving into our frozen week ahead. So it is going to be really cold. So again, 1 to 2 inches per hour. It's possible with this event when it really gets going. And again, that's going to be overnight and in throughout the Sunday morning hour, eventually changing over to that freezing rain and sleet. Again, freezing rain is when it falls as regular rain, but as soon as it makes contact on anything at the surface that is below freezing, it will freeze on contact, and that's when it can pile up and you're no match to ice. Even if you have a four-wheel drive vehicle, you are going to be in a dangerous condition situation with ice. And then that, again, will just make it hazardous for travel. When it's all said and done, our snow totals, that's another big question we get. We can expect several inches, so it is going to be a major or a significant storm for us here in the Baltimore Metro, even on the lower end of the spectrum. There's several cases that could still be playing a factor on our totals, but what we're looking at right here, close to 8 to 10 inches, maybe even a little more, give or take a few, is what we can expect. So it is going to be something that you're going to want to prepare for now while it's quiet, both today and tomorrow, even though we'll have that cold air moving in tomorrow. Here's a look at that storm. Again, it's moving in at around that 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock hour, really ramping up. You can see the darker blues. That's where we're getting in on that 1 to 2 inch per hour range. And then here's that transition. This is the afternoon, lunchtime Sunday. We're transitioning to that sleet and freezing rain. It is going to continue throughout the rest of this event. And then by the evening hours on Sunday, this storm is closing out, and we're seeing drying conditions and even some clearing conditions. We may even see some sunshine as we move into Monday, but it is going to be dangerously cold. Like I said, right now is the time to prepare. Looking over the Inner Harbor, it's quiet right now. 40 is the temperature, partly cloudy skies, or really mostly cloudy skies all across the area. We're in the 30s and 40s. Our wind chill is going to be something we're going to really keep an eye on, especially into tomorrow. You see, it's a few degrees cooler than the actual temperature, but then look, as we pass overnight, it is going to fall to the single digits with our feels like temperature, and we could be waking up to areas nearly 14 degrees below where they should be for this time of year. Please be careful, because the cold air will be sticking around.